Hey guys, welcome back to another Gamma Goose video. It's your boy Gamma Goose. Today we're looking at the fight scenes from Hellboy to the Golden Army, one of my all-time favourite comic book movies, which we're looking at Prince Nuada vs Hellboy, the final fight, and also Hellboy vs Mr. Wink, which Mr. Wink is one of my favourite characters in the Hellboy franchise, so let's get into it. Alright guys, Hellboy vs Mr. Wink. This is the first fight scene because it's a long video. I would not be pausing it as much. We'll try and talk through it as best I can without having to pause it. But let's get into it. I love this scene. I don't want to pause on saying too much. It really just goes to show that they were really trying to show how big Mr. Wink was, but they also want to show that Hellboy's got wits other than just strength and smart-assness, which we'll get to that scene very soon. Oh, I love this bit. Take away Mr. Wink's main form of fucking combat. Actually, that was a fucking like an MMA role. I don't know exactly what discipline it was, but because it really showed the weaknesses of Hellboy and that, you know, he can bleed, he can be beaten up. But like I said, it goes to show it's not just all about brute strength. Because Mr. Wink would win that all the time if it's just brute strength. You broke my hand, man. What are you doing? Bad move, Mr. Wink. Bad move. And this goes to show, like, this is why a lot of people like Hellboy. He kills his villains. He don't give a shit. He gave him the option. I love this scene coming up. So obviously keep the rating of only MA. It only shows his feet going through without the gruesomeness of his whole body going through and blood, blah blah blah. But it's effective enough. It's effective enough. Yeah, it's super effective in the way that it's gruesome, but it's kind of like the old school slasher theme of kind of using the viewer's imagination as such. Because we hear the noises, like they're giving us all the cues. Like they see Mr. Wink heading towards the machine. We see Hellboy's reaction of looking away, and we hear the noise of the bone crushing, the blood splurting, all that. So they're kind of giving us cues to imagine. And then when they do that nice little pan shot and the distant view of Mr. Wink's feet going through the machine, I think is a very good touch. It's a very good ending to the fight. As fight scenes go, I'm obviously used to doing a lot of mixed martial arts fight scenes and stuff like that. I do like reacting to these types of fight scenes because they kind of have to do a lot differently, probably a lot harder, I guess. Not saying one's harder than the other, but I guess in this sense they really had to kind of dwindle it down a little bit in time, and really just, it was a lot of punching and grappling and throwing and all that type of stuff, but it was effective enough to, like I said, show how strong Mr. Wink was, but it's also character building for Hellboy because it shows that he can be beaten up, he can bleed, but he can come back from that because he's got smarts, he's got his wit, he's got strength as well, but he's also got experience in fighting these types of goblins, demons, all sorts of shit. And it's a really good narrative scene for a scene that goes for 4 minutes, a bit over 4 minutes. It's very, very good storytelling, and Guillermo del Toro's done that his whole career. Let's move on to the next scene, shall we? Alright guys, the next scene, like I said, is the final fight between Hellboy and Prince Nuada, and it is scene notorious. It took 16 weeks to fully complete from start to finish. That includes the rehearsals and all that, to the set building and blah blah blah. So from the very start of it to the very end of this shot being completed and being a part of the film officially, it took 16 weeks. And Luke Goss, who plays Prince Nuada, and of course Ron Pearlman, who plays Hellboy, put a lot of time into this. That's why it's regarded as probably one of the best comic book fight scenes, but also should just be up there in action fight scenes as well. Now this fight scene's a bit longer. The whole scene goes for about 7.5 minutes, so I won't pause it. I'll just kind of talk as I can go. but we'll just appreciate it as best we can. Let's go. Prince Nawada too is, like I was saying, he's got that human element. Like, he's still got a heart that he's telling Hellboy that, because he's not even trying to use it as a manipulation tool, because he's already lost, he's already dying, but he's telling Hellboy, like, you're like me. The humans are humans. Don't trust them. We're different. They don't like different. They'll kill you like they wanted to kill my race. And it really taps into Hellboy's fear of, he wants to be noticed. He wants to be in the spotlight. He loves the praise, but when he does put himself out there, he gets coined as a monster and as a villain. People are scared. He doesn't want that. And Prince Nawada's really tap into that. And again, that's building Hellboy's character development into the third movie. And I love the writing and the direction in these Guillermo del Toro Hellboy movies. They really, everything they did it methodically, and they did it with intentions behind every little thing they did. So they could say, Abe Sapien lost someone that he thought he truly loved. He's never going to know love. He's going to be sad in the next movie, blah, blah, blah. Hellboy, in the next movie, is he going to follow his destiny and actually be Hellboy and be an antagonist and take over the world? Which they tapped into more in the 2019 Hellboy, which I like that element as well, but that's a separate video. But on final note, this is one of my favourite comic book fight scenes, probably my favourite. One of my favourite ever movie fight scenes. It's just done so well. Like I said, it's not my typical martial arts reaction fight scene, but I'm doing a lot more of these. And please, as always, comment what you'd like me to react to. I'll react to any fight scene. If it's on YouTube, I will do it. I'll react to it. Give me a list. My Twitch link down below. When I'm streaming, boom, I'm happy to even react to fight scenes live on Twitch. I don't care. I'm happy to do it. I love doing it. So as always, if you like this video, guys, please like the video. It helps me more than you can imagine. If you like it even more and you want to follow more of my videos and keep in touch and want me to react to videos you want me to react to, hit that subscribe button. My link's will be in the description, guys. Thanks heaps. I'll catch you later.